Hello everyone, it's DA here with some Anthem post-launch roadmap news. This is something that was revealed in an early interview with Sila Coster, who is one of the producers working on Anthem. In this interview, one of the prominent questions asked was about the roadmap for Anthem after the game launches on the 22nd of February. Why is this important for gamers? This is very important for gamers to know if the game is worth all your money and if the developers will be dedicated to the game and expanding it and improving it in the long run. This is a very important thing when it comes to making that financial decision. The interviewer asked, "What is the roadmap for Anthem post-launch?" To which Sila responded, "There are lots of things coming post-launch. We have many different teams who have been working on that stuff for weeks already. So you can see different cosmetic items, different creatures, maybe a new region to explore. You'll have different events, different weather states. Anthem is a dynamic world. If you have rain right now, it applies to your jets and you can fly for a longer time as it cools down your jets. You can use electricity and therefore create larger effects. Try to imagine that we can create different weather states and apply that so that not only are new parts of the world going to behave differently, but old parts of the world as well. If it's day or if it's night, some creatures may show up or some may become powerful. We can play with all these variables and create a new narrative for the game." That is a beautiful thing. As someone who has been following the development of Anthem for a while and someone who has been studying the lore of this beautiful world, here is the breakdown from each single sentence. In terms of things coming post-launch, BioWare had already confirmed expansions of the world in story and physically. They have already broken down different portions of Anthem development and post-launch releases to different portions of the BioWare family as well. While the Edmonton studio is the one taking lead on Anthem, the Houston studio is in charge of monetization and they have other studios working on other things as well. They have different teams divided and dedicated for bug fixes, skins, weekly and monthly updates, different events such as invasions and other player activities, and then they also have another team working on expansions and story modes. So this is going to ensure that players will always have something to do, new events every week, new things to do every day. You will also have updates, resets, and all that kind of stuff. So this is actually a great news and you will not be bored playing Anthem. There will be new skins and get this, new creatures and new regions to explore. And this goes back to the old video I made on how they plan to expand the current map of Anthem. It's a planet after all, and we can expect different zones and different biomes. There will be different weather states, sun, rain, storms, and possibly snow. And since the weather will be dynamic, and from what they have said in this interview, that means they can create any weather effect. They can change the entire environment. They also talked about how the weather will affect your abilities. Rain, for example, will cool your thrusters and let you fight longer, and because there is going to be electricity in the rain, certain javelins or certain gear items will become a lot more powerful if they are electric, so you can already see Storm being super powerful in rain weather. They also confirmed that different weather states will affect the current parts of the world, but will also affect new parts of the world that we haven't seen yet. So this is a great news. He also stated that at night some creatures may show up and some will become more powerful. So you can imagine this as the Ursics being maybe 3 to 4 times powerful at nighttime than it was during the daytime, or you can see the emergence of a different creature or a different beast showing up at night, which will likely drop some rare items or give you the opportunity to complete some rare missions. So you have to wait till the night cycle to do some of these things, and I'm liking the direction of the game. If you guys ever played games like Monster Hunter World, you know that there are certain missions that can only be completed at night. For example, you have the Palico mission, which can only be completed at nighttime. So with Anthem, you will see something similar, but also with a different weather conditions. They've also talked about seasonal events in the past, so who knows, you could see some Halloween events in Anthem or even some Christmas events in Anthem towards the end of the year. With all these variables, they can develop new narratives and expand the game. Let me know what you guys think about this. Now, like I said, this information is very important and could serve as your buyer's guide. It lets you know if the game is worth your money. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.